Hey YouTube. So, going solo today. This will be interesting. The other day Alicia and I were in Little India and we saw that they had some nice banana flowers. So we picked one up and tonight I plan to make banana flower curry. So this is a dish that's from Malaysia and Indonesia. This is actually a vegan recipe, which a lot of people like, but some people may be a little bit worried about. But once you see what's in this, you'll have no doubt it's loaded with flavor. It's got a nice creamy texture. It's really an amazing dish. All right, so let's get started with the prep. Okay, we're gonna begin by prepping our banana flour. So I got a bowl here with some water in it. I'm gonna add the juice of 1 lime to that. And the reason is that the banana flour can be a little bit bitter and it'll also discolor once it's cut. And what that's gonna do is it's gonna help prevent some of the discoloration and remove some of that bitter flavor. And then what you wanna do is you wanna start by taking the outer leaves and peeling them back. These leaves are a little bit tough. We want to get underneath to the softer leaves. And as you peel it, you're going to remove these little banana flowers that are inside. I think we're about done. Okay, that looks good. You can see we've got the nice light colored leaves here. So we'll set aside the other leaves. We're going to cut the base. And you just want to cut this into rings. You want to work quickly because we want to get this into the water before it really starts to discolor. All right, so we've cut our banana flour, we've got it soaking in the water, and we're going to make a paste out of some of the ingredients, and that's going to be the basis for our gravy. So at this point, you want to break out your food processor or blender, whatever you have, and we'll get started with that process. Okay, to make our paste, we want 2 Candlenuts. If you can't find Candlenuts, use Macadamia nuts. Shallots, it's about 4 here. Fresh Turmeric, about 1 inch. About 1 inch of Galangal. If you don't have Galangal, you can use ginger. 4 cloves of garlic. And a teaspoon of salt. All right. Got all our ingredients here. We're just gonna blend this until we get a nice paste. Be sure to scrape down the sides, make sure we don't leave any big pieces. Make it a nice fine paste. Okay, so in addition to our paste, we're going to flavor this with some fresh lemongrass, a chili, and some curry leaves. So we'll start by just crushing the lemongrass. And you can just use the back end of your knife. And that's just going to open up and release the flavors. And then the chili, we're just going to remove the stem, cut it in half. Now, we're going to cut it into small pieces. If you want to reduce the spiciness, you can remove the seeds. It's just 1 chili and I like things spicy, so I'm leaving them in. All right, that's ready to go into our pan then. Okay, we're going to use some coconut oil. You can use vegetable oil if you want. The first thing we're going to do is cook the paste. We don't want those raw ingredients in there. We want to make sure it cooks thoroughly. So into the pan. You're going to keep the mixture moving so that it doesn't burn. You want to cook it until you get rid of that raw smell. Yeah, we're probably going to cook this for about 5 minutes total. If it starts to look dry, you can add a little bit of water. Okay, this looks about done, so we'll transfer this into a bowl and set it aside. Okay, into the same pan, we're going to add some more coconut oil. And then we're going to take our banana flour. And we're going to go right in. Give it a good stir, saute for a minute. I'm going to cook this over medium heat. Okay, we're going to add our lemongrass, curry leaves, chili, and then the one ingredient I almost forgot, 2 Kaffir lime leaves, which I cut from our tree, coconut milk, and finally our paste from earlier. Oh, this really smells wonderful. The coconut milk, the lemongrass, the Kaffir lime leaf, and of course that wonderful paste we made earlier. You make sure it doesn't dry out and that there's plenty of liquid to cover all of the ingredients. So you can add a little bit of water. Okay, we'll set this over low heat and let it simmer for a little bit. We really want those flavors to release and our gravy to thicken up. So we'll let it cook and we'll come back and check on it here in about 5 minutes. All right, after 5 minutes, it wasn't quite as thick as I wanted, so it's actually been about 10 minutes at this point, but everything looks good. So before you serve it, you want to taste it, make sure the salt is okay, adjust it as necessary, and then we're ready to plate it up. So one thing to keep in mind is you're going to want to remove the lemongrass stalks before you serve this. You don't want to bite into that. So as you can see, not a whole lot of effort, and I've made this unique, delicious curry. It's very rich, fragrant, just absolutely amazing, and it's vegan. So I hope you enjoyed watching. Let me know what you think of the recipe in the comments. Give it a try, and hope to see you again next time. Thanks for watching.